Welcome, dear viewers. Today, we're delving into a tale of fate, regret, and destiny. The story of Pandu, the valiant king of Hastinapur, and the curse that shaped the course of the Mahabharata. A curse that changed not only his life, but the lives of generations to come. Let's begin our journey. Pandu was the king everyone admired, a skilled warrior, a just ruler, and beloved by his people. His reign over Hastinapur was marked by prosperity and peace. But like all great kings, Pandu had one great burden, his ambition. This ambition, which once helped him rise to greatness, would soon lead to his downfall. One day, Pandu set out for hunting, unaware that this fateful day would forever change his destiny. As he roamed the dense forests, Pandu's eyes caught sight of a deer. The thrill of the hunt took over, and in his eagerness, he drew his bow and released the arrow. The arrow struck true, but instead of joy, Pandu was met with a shocking sight. The deer he had shot wasn't just any deer. It was a sage named Kindama, who, along with his wife, had taken the form of deer to enjoy nature undisturbed. Kindama, dying, cursed Pandu with words that would echo through eternity. Just as I die in the embrace of my wife, you too shall meet your end if you ever try to be intimate with your wives. These words struck Pandu harder than any arrow ever could. The curse was unbearable for Pandu. The very idea that he could not father children or be with his wives was a heavy blow. For a king, ensuring the continuation of his bloodline was of utmost importance. Pandu's heart was filled with sorrow and guilt. His ambition, once a source of pride, now became the root of his suffering. Pandu's guilt overwhelmed him, and he decided to renounce his throne. He handed over the kingdom to his blind brother, Dhritarashtra, and retired to the forests with his wives, Kunti and Madri, to live a life of penance and austerity. In the quiet forests, Pandu sought peace, but the burden of the curse never left him. His heart longed for children, for an heir to continue his legacy. It was Kunti, his devoted wife, who reminded him of a divine blessing she had received, a boon to invoke any god and be blessed with children. With Pandu's approval, Kunti invoked the gods. First came Dharma, the god of righteousness, who blessed them with Yudhishthira, the epitome of justice. Then came Vayu, the wind god, who gave them Bhima, a child with unmatched strength. And finally, Indra, the king of the gods, who blessed them with Arjuna, the greatest archer ever to live. Madri, too, longed for children of her own. In her kindness, Kunti allowed Madri to use the divine boon. Madri summoned the Ashwini twins, the gods of health, and gave birth to Nakula and Sahadeva, two sons of extraordinary beauty and wisdom. Though Pandu now had his children, the curse loomed large over him. He had everything, a loving family, noble children, and yet the curse weighed on his soul. Despite his penance, fate had its own plans. One fateful day, Pandu found himself alone with Madri. Overcome with love and desire, he forgot about the curse. In that moment of weakness, Pandu embraced Madri, and the curse took its toll. Pandu's life came to a tragic end, just as Kindama had foretold. Madri, heartbroken and filled with guilt, chose to follow her husband into death, leaving Kunti to raise the 5 Pandavas alone. The story of Pandu is a tale of choices and consequences. His ambition, his haste, and a single moment of carelessness led to a curse that shaped the fate of the entire Kuru dynasty. But it also gave birth to the Pandavas, the heroes of the Mahabharata, who would go on to fight the great war of righteousness. Life, much like Pandu's story, teaches us the importance of patience and humility. A single decision can change the course of history. Let Pandu's tale remind us that while fate plays its part, our actions and choices are what truly shape our destiny. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more about the epic tales of Mahabharata, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next story.